Hey, what's up everyone? XNYC Prepper here. And today I made a couple of videos. One was about Vladimir Zelensky, and the other one was about the other Vladimir spelled a different way, Putin. And to me, they're both bad leaders and bad dictators, and to me, the people are all good. Russian people are good and Ukrainian people are good, but these governments, these leaders start these wars. And although my last video about Vladimir Putin was saying how bad he is, that he's actually a murderer, how many people he has killed, millions of people so far in this war in Ukraine, and throughout his career, even opposing political opponents have disappeared. But by the way, it's not just him. It's happened here in our country. It happens in a lot of countries. It happens in most of the world, actually. So it's bad, but that's the truth. That is the truth. So the fact that I said he's a bad guy and everything, but I got to say something also about that. There was a time when Putin wanted to join NATO. That's a fact. And NATO refused, because NATO is there to go against Russia. So how could they accept Russia? He actually wanted to do it, and maybe the world would have been different now if NATO would have accepted this. But throughout the years, NATO has been promising not to get closer to the border of Russia, and little by little, they kept breaking their promise. They said they were going to go past Germany, and look at it now. And so the fact that Ukraine was part of Russia for 370 something years, that's a long time. And then in 1991, they voted that they wanted to be a separate country. But there are rumors that says that them people who were voting weren't real, true. There were a lot of them were actors. A lot of them were actors that were paid to protest and to vote against Russia and to becoming. That's like, let's say California tomorrow wants to become their own state. Their own country, excuse me. And they take a vote among all the Californians, but most of them are actors. So I'm not sure it doesn't count. But what I'm saying is that, yes, Vladimir Putin has been pushed into being the bad guy that he is now. He might have been bad from the beginning, but they knew, say, hey, this guy's got he's different than the other ones. Because I forgot the other two presidents' name that they had. I know Gorbachev, and they had it was Medvedev and somebody else, but they were a little bit easier to manipulate than Vladimir Putin. So Vladimir Putin is a diehard. KGB, but he believes that Russia, Ukraine is part of Russia. It's been part of Russia until 1991, and then that happened. So who's to blame here? I'm not sure. Okay? I'm not saying that Ukrainian people should not be Ukrainians, but at one time you guys definitely were Russians, 100%. Okay? You speak the same language, you try to change it a little bit, but you were Russians until 1991. That's not too long ago. And maybe you could understand why Putin could be so upset and become such a bad guy, even worse, because wars kill people, and over 1 million men have been dead on both sides, dying. a lot of single women, married women or single women now, and a lot of children without their fathers, and it's terrible. So I just wanted to put that out there, that, although I was talking about how bad Vladimir Putin is and how bad Zelensky is, but NATO and us, we're not that good guys either. There are no good guys here. Unfortunately, to me, they're all bad. And I just hope things change. Just hope things change. And, Putin is getting old already. He's been there for 25 years or something like that. He's getting old. And he knows that he has to make a change somehow, because they're coming for him. All right? NATO is coming for them. NATO's coming for them. That's the truth, guys. And now, without Trump's support, will NATO be able to accomplish that by themselves? If they try, they're gonna feel sorry, because Russia's gonna, bombard them. This might start nuclear war, actually. And then what do? Then we have to come to the defense of NATO after we backed out of it. It's a mess, guys. We need to pray to God. We need to pray to Jesus Christ to make sure that we have more time on earth. I have a lot of plans, and I don't need all of this to ruin my plans, and neither do you guys. All right? XNYC Prepper over now. Take it easy.